Vidhammer Fantasy.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Spudlow, here bringing you your Vidhammer news for February 17th, 2014. Played in the team tournament this past weekend. We did well. I actually managed to match up with another person who didn't have a teammate when they showed up. He was playing the Empire, but he hadn't played in a while. I actually had one of the other people that was there show him a few tips and help make a list for him real quick before the game. Since we were desperate allies, we had to split our power dice. We couldn't use Inspiring Presence on each other. Only one of us actually got to use Inspiring Presence. He let me use it, which was nice, since otherwise my units would have been in rather bad shape. But we played our games, and we won the first game. We took a draw in the second, and due to some clerical error, we ended up with a bye in the third round, which ended up getting us the victory as far as the points went. And while the other four teams that were there that played each other, those two games both ended up being an exact draw. The points were exactly the same for both of them. And that ended up getting us a win for the tournament. So, you go for missed match groups at the beginning. The only downside was in the first game, I plugged the camera in, had it hooked up to the power strip, but the power strip wasn't turned on. So it was still running off of my battery for the camera. The battery lasted about an hour and a half, so we missed like the last 30 minutes of the game, which is kind of irritating, but I still have the audio recording of what I was talking about, so I can give you the verbal ending of the game, even though it's not actually on film. And the third round, even though I wasn't playing, I still recorded one of the other games that was going on. It turned out pretty exciting and everything. So I'll still have 3 games up for you from this past weekend. And Crucible 3, of course, upcoming, and still painting the Skaven slaves these past couple of days, watching Olympics and everything. But one thing I did pick up this weekend on Saturday is this little guy. And I'm thinking this is the direction I'm going to be going. Haven't even taken the shrink wrap off of it yet. I know I want to dive into this and get to know the dwarves really well, but I don't want to do it until after the tournament, and then I can just, I can let Skaven kind of fade away in my mind, and if I don't have the rules perfect and the strategies perfect, it's okay. I want to keep my mind honed for the Skaven until after the tournament. So even though I really want to tear this thing open like a monkey with a cupcake and read the bejesus out of it, there's part of me that doesn't want to do it until just a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from now. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Even met 2 people that are going to be at Crucible 3 in this past weekend. Brian playing our second game. We play against the Vampire Counts and the Lizardmen, and both of them are going to be at Crucible 3 this upcoming 2 weeks from now. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be able to see a lot of people there, a lot of friends, and even though I'm going in expecting not to win, this is one of the things I talked about with Chris this past weekend. I know there are going to be some people that are going to have some very tough army lists, and I'm not bringing a very tough army list. I'm bringing as competitive a list as I can come up with that's still enjoyable to play. I could make the list considerably tougher, but it's going to end up being specialized, and there are going to be situations where the army list would end up being pretty crappy, and it just wouldn't be as fun to play, and I know it wouldn't be as fun for my opponent to play. So I'm bringing a list. Swedish comp score like around 6 or 7. It's not a fluffy list. It's not a super fluffy list. It's not a super hard list. It's in between. And I know the first day, the first 3 games that I play, the matchups are going to be by Swedish comp. So I'm going to be playing people of equivalent army lists, and the games are going to be a little more relaxed, a little more enjoyable. Even if I do really well, generalship-wise, and end up winning the first 3 games, it's not going to matter, because the second day, on Sunday, the last 2 games that we play, Game 4 and Game 5, the matchups are only by victory points, which means even if you win your first 3 games the first day, you're going up against someone who has a very hard list, who won their first 3 games. So I'm not really worrying about that too much. even if you win the first 3 games, the second day is still going to be, you're just going to get your ass handed to you. So I'm not worried about that. I'm going in looking to have fun and play and talk to a bunch of people that I know and enjoy the tournament as much as I can and get a bunch of it on tape for you guys. As regardless of how well I do, I'm going to get the final table, or the lead table on camera for the second day. Those last 2 rounds, the ones that are going to be really important, I'm going to get those on tape for you guys to watch. So at the very least, it's going to be exciting. And yeah, that's about it for this week. I've still been painting and watching the Olympics. Go women's hockey. Yes, we won today, beat Finland. And I probably should have called spoiler alert before that. But by the time this goes up on the internet, the game will have already been played for like a day. So serves you right if you're not a big fan for not watching the game as quickly as you can. But that's it for me for this week. I should have the last of my clan rats painted and based this week. So I'm doing one more block just in case I am able to hit an infantry block with Dreaded 13th and turn it into clan rats. So that's the only reason I'm painting the last block I am right now. After that, I have one more Warlock Engineer that I'm going to use that I still need to paint, but I'll actually do a painting video for that one since it's only one model. And that's about it. So the painting video will be upcoming, but probably not until this upcoming weekend. But I'll try to get the 3 videos out for this past tournament up this week. And if I crack this puppy open, I'll give you guys a special video and let you know what you think. All right. You guys have fun, take care, and until next time, keep fighting.